You don't need their apology. You don't need their explanation. You don't need their version of the story, because closure was never something they could give you. Clarity was always something you were meant to find on your own, and the Stoics knew this long before heartbreak had a name. They taught that the wound isn't created by what happened, but by the meaning you attach to it. And sometimes the most painful stories are the ones we keep rewriting in our heads, hoping the ending will change, hoping they'll wake up, hoping the past will suddenly make sense. But clarity comes the moment you stop searching outside yourself and finally turn inward. When you ask not, why did they leave? But why was I holding on? And not, why did they do this to me? But why did I ignore who they were? Because most of the suffering comes from trying to make chaos behave like order, trying to make someone emotionally irresponsible speak the language of responsibility, trying to make someone who avoids truth suddenly become honest. The Stoics whispered that peace is not found in answers but in acceptance. And acceptance doesn't mean you agree with what happened. It means you stop fighting the reality that already happened. Clarity begins in the quiet moment you admit that you wanted love, but they wanted control. You wanted connection, but they wanted reassurance. You wanted to grow together, but they wanted you to stay small so they could stay comfortable. And when you understand that, the story stops hurting the same way. Not because the past changes, but because you do. Closure is waiting for them to free you. Clarity is realizing you were never theirs to begin with. Closure depends on their conscience. Clarity depends on your courage. Closure demands a conversation. Clarity happens in a single breath. The breath where you let the truth be enough. And the truth is simple. Their behavior was a reflection of them, not a measurement of you. They didn't withhold love because you were unworthy. They withheld love because they were incapable. They didn't fail to choose you because you were lacking. They failed because choosing anyone requires emotional depth they never developed. So stop reopening the wound, trying to understand what was never yours to fix. Stop rereading the messages looking for a hidden meaning. Stop imagining the perfect conversation where everything finally makes sense. It won't. And it doesn't need to. You don't heal when they explain themselves. You heal when you stop needing them to. The Stoics said the obstacle becomes the way. But the real obstacle was never them. It was your hope that they would become someone they had no intention of becoming. And the way forward is the moment you release that hope, like a stone you've carried too long, heavier with every mile. Let it drop. Feel the weight. Leave your hands. That's clarity. That's peace. That's the freedom you were searching for under the name closure.